Video 2, this is for Tuesday's lesson. So today we're covering 18.3, part 1. Tomorrow you'll cover part 2. But pretty much this is a special right triangle. It's a 45, 45, 90 degree right triangle. So automatically I know this is a 45. The sides opposite the 45 degree angles are called legs. So across from this 45, that's a leg. So I'm going to go over here and write 9 square root of 2 over 2. If that's the measurement of the 45 degree angle, then that means this 45 will measure the same thing as his leg also. So this should be 9 square root of 2 over 2 because this is an isosceles triangle. Two angles that are congruent, automatically isosceles right triangle. If you have a right angle and two 45 degree angles. So I already know that both of these are equal to the same thing. So now how do I find the value of m? The value of m is my hypotenuse. It's across the right angle. So since the legs, we're going to denote them as x's. There's a rule that tells us that legs are known as x's, and the hypotenuse is the leg times the square root of 2. So since we know what the leg measures, they both measure the same, we're just going to substitute that value in for x to find the hypotenuse value, which in here is known as m. So instead of writing x square root of 2, I'm going to replace x with what it equals. And x square root of 2 is equal to 9 square root of 2 over 2 times this square root of 2. So the bottom I'm going to rewrite, and on top the only things that I can multiply are the square root of 2 with this square root of 2 because they're both under a square root. So I'm going to rewrite the 9, and square root of 2 times square root of 2 is square root of 4. But what's the square root of 4? The square root of 4 is equal to 2. So this is how I got 2, because the square root of 4 is 2. 9 times 2 is 18. 18 divided by 2 is 9. Or you could have just crossed out the 2's and you would have gotten 9 anyways. So that means that m is equal to 9. N is 9 square root of 2 over 2 because he's the same value as the other leg. Here's another example. So for number 2, again, they give us a 45 degree angle, a right angle, which is 90. So this one has to equal 45 degrees also because it's a triangle. So since I know the length of the leg opposite the 45 degree angle, I'm just going to write down what it equals. So if the leg opposite the right of the 45 degree angle is equal to 3 square root of 2 divided by 2, that means that who else is going to equal 3 square root of 2 over 2? Leg V, because both legs have to measure the same. It's an isosceles right triangle, so I'm just going to fill this in. Well, I don't know the value of u because u is known as the hypotenuse. So I need to find u. So the hypotenuse is across the right angle. So since I know that x is equal to 3 square root of 2 over 2, I'm just going to substitute that for my x. The square root of 2 in here, I'm just going to bring down. Now on the last slide, I said the bottom you rewrite, and on top we can only multiply this square root of 2 with this square root of 2 because they're under the square root. So 3 rewrite, square root of 2 times square root of 2 is square root of 4, but I know that square root of 4 is actually equal to 2. So you can multiply 3 and 2 getting 6 and then divide by 2 to get 3. Or if you understand the properties of multiplication and division, you can cross out the 2's and you still get 3. So now I know that this measurement is 3. So what does u equal? 3.